Kanye West has been going off the deep end for a while now. From being obsessed with Taylor Swift to how he treats his wife, here's Kanye West warning signs we should have seen coming. Now, Kanye and his wife Bianca Censori shocked everyone at the Grammys this past week. On the red carpet, Kanye was seen wearing all black while Bianca was in a long black fur coat. But then she removed her coat, revealing her nearly naked look with a nude hued sheer dress without any undergarments on. Now, she was pretty much naked. There are videos of this interaction, and while posing for photographers, Kanye said, "You're making a scene now," to which she nodded in agreement. He then added, "Make a scene, I'll say it'll make so much sense," before telling his wife to drop it behind you and then turn. "I got you," he reportedly consoled Bianca, who responded with, "All right, let's go." And then she dropped the coat, shocking everyone. Now, a lot of people were disgusted and truly just confused, and everyone's talking about it, but it's mostly negative. Many people think that Kanye is using Bianca to do these outlandish things that she actually doesn't want to be a part of. It's just dehumanizing and weird, but I guess that's what Kanye wanted. I mean, Kanye has just broken his silence on the stunt, posting to his Instagram that his wife was the most popular Google search, overshadowing the winners of the Grammys. It seems like this is the response that he wanted, as it's all anyone can talk about. Now, thankfully for Bianca, she won't face any legal repercussions for this, but fans think he forced her to do this, as many times in the past he's taken credit for her weird, strange, and barely there clothes. Now, it honestly seems like she's stuck in this marriage and has to do whatever Kanye says, which is scary. Now, more and more people have grown to be concerned for her, but she continues to stand by Kanye's side. Now, we have to talk about Kanye's complete obsession with his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian. Kanye once posted a screenshot on his verified Instagram account of his daughter North on TikTok. He captioned the post, "Since this is my first divorce, I need to know what I should do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will," the caption read. Now, Kim shot back with a statement posted on the stories portion of her verified Instagram account, where she said, "Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create. As a parent who is the main provider and caregiver for our children, divorce is difficult enough on our children, and Kanye's obsession with trying to control and manipulate our situation so negatively and publicly is only causing further pain for all. From the beginning, I wanted nothing but a healthy and supportive co-parenting relationship because it's what's best for our children, and it saddens me that Kanye continues to make it impossible every step of the way. I wish to handle all matters regarding our children privately, and hopefully he can respond to the third attorney he has had in the last year to resolve any issues amicably." But in 2022, Kanye also brought more issues to social media, claiming that Kim basically kidnapped their daughter Chicago. "You are lying and are liars," wrote Kanye. "Y'all basically kidnapped Chicago on her birthday so she could remember her father not being there. Travis Scott gave me the address of my child's party. That's how y'all play with black fathers." Now, Khloe, Kim's sister, hit back at Kanye online though, saying, "I don't want to do this on social media, but you keep bringing it here. You are the father of my nieces and nephews, and I'm trying to be respectful, but please stop tearing Kimberly down and using our family when you want to deflect." Now, Khloe also implied that Kanye's repeated references to being excluded from Chicago's birthday party were made up by the rapper. Again, with the birthday narrative, she continued, "Enough already. We all know the truth, and in my opinion, everyone's tired of it. You know exactly where your children are at all times, and you wanted separate birthdays. I have seen all the texts to prove it. And when you changed your mind and wanted to attend, you came," she said. Now, Kanye West also has a weird obsession with Taylor Swift. More recently, he unfollowed everyone on Instagram with the exception of Taylor. He then shared a screenshot of his following list to his Instagram stories highlighting this. Now, this is just weird because him and Taylor have had a lifelong feud, and Taylor has made it very clear that she doesn't want anything to do with him. He's just out here harassing her again and again, and it's so gross. It was then also reported that he desperately requested that while at the Grammys, he would be spotted with Taylor. It said that his team had been reportedly quizzing people about Taylor's entrance and seating arrangements. He wanted to try to bump into her and chat in front of the cameras, a source said. Why is this so weird? Well, him and Taylor have been enemies on and off for years, but Taylor has made it pretty clear that she wants nothing to do with the rapper anymore. In 2009, Taylor accepted her VMA for Best Female Video, but then suddenly in the middle of her speech, Kanye stormed the stage stage and took the microphone from her and said, "Yo Taylor, I'm really happy for you, I'ma let you finish, but Beyonce has one of the best videos of all time." Now Kanye ruined one of her biggest moments and the feud ignited. Now there was some back and forth, but in 2015 the pair were spotted together at the Grammys and they seemingly made up, but that didn't last for long. Now it all changed when Kanye released the song Famous with the lyrics, "I think Taylor and I might still have sex, why I made that be famous." Now after it was released, Taylor spoke out about how disgusted and offended she was by the lyrics, but Kanye's then wife Kim Kardashian came to his rescue. She totally knew that it was coming out, she wanted to all of a sudden act like she didn't. "I swear my husband gets so much sh for things when he really was doing proper protocol and even called to get it approved." Kim then released video footage of Kanye and Taylor on the phone discussing the song. Now Taylor had no idea that she was being recorded at the time, but she did approve the lyric, "I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex," and she was supportive of it. But it is important for me to point out that she did not know of or approve the lyric, "I made that be famous," which is the line that she had a problem with. Taylor then posted a statement saying, "Where's the video of Kanye telling me he was gonna call me that B in his song? It doesn't exist because it never happened. You don't get to control someone's emotional response to being called that B in front of the entire world," she wrote in a note. "I would very much like to be excluded from this narrative, one I have never asked to be a part of since 2009. Kanye then released a music video for the song that included a wax figure of Taylor in it, and it was just so invasive and disgusting. But you see, most people on the internet were on Kanye's side, and Taylor had to hide away from the world. But in 2020, the full unedited version of the Taylor and Kanye phone call was leaked, and it proved that Taylor was right. But the fact that Kanye did all of this to her is so messed up. Famous came out in 2016, and he's still obsessed with Taylor 9 years later. It's honestly scary. And finally, in 2022, it seemed like Kanye's career was crumbling down. He had many scandals that year, so here's a quick list of them. During Paris Fashion Week on October 3rd, he wore a shirt that said "White Lives Matter." On October 11th, Vice obtained unaired footage from an interview of Kanye with Fox News anchor Tucker Carlson, which was filled with Kanye saying horrific, problematic things. Then, an episode of The Shop was pulled due to Kanye spewing more hate speech, with producers deciding against airing the interview and refusing to share any more details of Kanye's comments. Kanye then also went on Twitter and spread hate, and as a result, he was banned from the platform. At the end of October, major brands announced that they'd no longer be working with the rapper due to his ongoing comments. The Gap had dropped the rapper back in September that year, and other brands that dropped the rapper included Balenciaga, Creative Artists Agency, JP Morgan, and Adidas. Now, with Kanye being dropped by Adidas, he lost a staggering $1.5 billion, with Forbes stating that the rapper is no longer a billionaire, with his net worth dropping to $400 million at the time. Now, he didn't stop there, as his behavior got worse and worse, and if that wasn't the biggest red flag, then I don't know what is. Well, that's all for our Kanye video today. What do you think about him in all these different situations? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.